There's something so unsettling about an abandoned amusement park. Perhaps it has something to do with the fact that theme parks are traditionally a place filled with fun and laughter. Seeing such a happy place left empty, destroyed, and abandoned can make the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Even though abandoned amusement parks may seem eerie, some people enjoy experiencing such a thing. In fact, there's been a recent rise in the number of people actively seeking out these neglected parks. Abandoned amusement parks have grown so popular that you'll find dozens of Instagram pages dedicated to them. Some people may consider these neglected parks to be freaky. However, others find beauty in these parks reclaimed by Mother Nature. I'm Mike with List25, and these are 25 eerie abandoned amusement parks around the world. 25. Nara Dreamland, Japan. Japan was eager to have a Disneyland of its own, so business developers created Nara Dreamland. The amusement park opened its doors on July 1st, 1961. Some attractions included a teacup ride, a large castle, and a wooden roller coaster. After the owners decided to close down in 2006, the park has been reclaimed by nature over the years. 24. Atlantis Marine Park, Australia. As its name may imply, Atlantis Marine Park was bound to become nothing but a forgotten oasis. The amusement park originally opened in 1981 and immediately became a major feature of Alan Bond's Yanchep Sun City plan. However, after only 9 years, it was forced to shut its doors due to financial difficulties. 23. Boblo Island, Ontario. Visiting the abandoned Boblo Island in Amherstburg, Ontario isn't easy. Perhaps that's one of the reasons why it shut down in 1993. Visitors needed to take a boat just to get to the theme park. While there isn't much left from the theme park's heyday, the area boasts a growing community. Locals are hoping more people will see how beautiful the island is and will want to move to the neighborhood. 22. Milland, South Korea. A new life has been breathed into the Milland amusement park in Seoul, South Korea. After opening in 1983, the park celebrated almost 40 profitable years. In 2011, the owners announced they were closing down due to low profits. Even though the theme park is abandoned, it remains a popular location for visitors. 21. Catskill Game Farm. The creation of Catskill Game Farm started off as a hobby for the rich New York banker Roland Lindman. Growing up, he had dreams of one day having his very own zoo. He made his dreams a reality in 1933. After many years of success, Lindman gave the zoo to his daughter and her husband. The couple was eventually accused of selling their zoo animals to a ranch to be executed by a hunter. As a result, Catskill Game Farm ended up closing its doors in 2006. 20. Fantasy World, Philippines. Many people considered Fantasy World the Disneyland of the Philippines. The colorful castle sits perfectly on top of the hill in Lemery, Batangas. Even though the park is abandoned, it still looks like something out of a fairy tale. Construction on the project began in 2001, but suddenly halted, leaving the project unfinished. Rumors claim that the theme park was abandoned because its owner was running out of money. 19. Cascade Park, Pennsylvania. Roaring waterfalls, vast mountains, and breathtaking wildlife surround Cascade Park. It's perhaps one of the most enchanting abandoned amusement parks in the US. The park was known as Big Run during its creation in 1984. The name changed to Cascade Park after being sold to a new owner. Sadly, the new owners of the amusement park decided to close because the park wasn't making enough money. 18. Loudoun Castle, Scotland. A series of tragic secrets haunt the mystical Loudoun Castle theme park. As ironic as it seems, the building that was built on ruins fell to ruin. After opening in 1995, it had a fairly successful run until a horrific accident occurred in 2007. One of Loudoun Castle's ride operators was killed after falling 80 feet. Just 3 years later, the park shut down because it wasn't doing well financially.
17.
Old Fort Davis, Texas. Visiting the Old Fort Davis Amusement Park in Wilmer, Texas was once like taking a trip into the past. The historic park offered visitors a glimpse into what life was like in the old days. It was also used as a set for Western movies and TV shows. Unfortunately, a horrific fire destroyed 6 buildings in the 1800s style town on a chilly morning in November 2010.
16.
Enchanted Forest, Maryland. Sitting just west of Baltimore, Maryland, was once an enchanting forest. The fairy tale themed amusement park was created by Howard Harrison. Some popular attractions included boat rides, antique cars, and cute cottages. For almost 25 years, the Enchanted Forest welcomed visitors from all over the country. After closing its doors, some of the original pieces, such as the dragon and the castle, were able to find a new home.
15.
Magic Kingdom, Sydney, Australia. The enchanting Magic Kingdom, Sydney, located in New South Wales, Australia, is just an eerie shadow of what it once was. The amusement park opened its doors in the early 1970s and was a popular tourist attraction for nearly 30 years. However, the park struggled to stay profitable and regularly flooded after heavy rain. That is part of the reason why Magic Kingdom was forced to shut down its operations.
14.
Dadi Park, Belgium. Dadi Park, located in Belgium, was originally created to be a church playground in 1950. Over a 30-year period, the humble schoolyard toys slowly began to be replaced by amusement park rides. Then, it became the first privately owned amusement park in Belgium. Dadi Park had a successful long run before they decided to close down 2 years after a boy lost his arm on the Nautic Jet ride.
13.
Six Flags, New Orleans. The Six Flags Entertainment Corporation is the largest regional theme park company in the world. Unlike the majority of failed amusement parks, the Six Flags located in New Orleans didn't close down from money issues. They were forced to shut their doors after a devastating natural disaster. In 2005, the Category 5 Hurricane Katrina struck the city of New Orleans, destroying everything in its path and killing over 1,000 people.
12.
Disney's River Country, Florida. The Disney amusement parks located in California, Florida, Paris, Hong Kong, Shanghai, and Japan are a huge hit. Millions of visitors travel to these destinations every year to experience the magical world of Walt Disney. That's why it's so surprising that Disney's River Country, located in Orlando, Florida, shut its doors in 2001. It's rumored that the water park closed after a change in Florida laws that prohibit unchlorinated natural bodies of water from being used as a theme park attraction.
11.
Camelot, Lancashire, England. Camelot is one of the more recent amusement parks to close down. The abandoned medieval theme park is located near the village of Charnock Richard. It was created to mimic the legend of King Arthur, and it successfully did so for 30 years. However, now the Camelot Castle just looks like vandalized ruins. After a long period of bad weather and low sales, Camelot went out of business, and an estimated 150 people lost their jobs.
10.
Dogpatch USA, Arkansas. Many people may be surprised to know that Dogpatch USA was once a successful amusement park. Recreation Enterprise created the Hillbilly theme park after they purchased the Rainey family's trout farm. The company decided to model their new business after the land's original owners. Unfortunately, with rising interest rates and financial troubles, Dogpatch was forced to close its doors in 1993.
9.
Dunaújvárosi Vidum Park, Hungary. Most people expect abandoned amusement parks to be a little bit unsettling. However, Dunaújváros Vidum Park in Hungary takes spooky to a whole new level. After 40 years in business, the theme park closed down in 1993. What's left of the once thriving place is now vandalism, rust, and trash. If you ever visit the amusement park for yourself, make sure to get your tetanus shot first. 8. Spree Park, Berlin. Thousands of tourists travel to the north of Berlin to see the abandoned Spree Park for themselves. The theme park brings in such a large number of visitors that there are even public tours offered. The guides provide a deeper insight into the history of Spree Park and how it fell to its demise. Visitors wander through rusty roller coasters and large dinosaur statues scattered throughout the park. 7. Pripyat Amusement Park, Ukraine. The abandoned Pripyat Amusement Park located in Ukraine never had a fair chance. Just a few days before it was scheduled to open, a disastrous nuclear accident occurred just a few miles away from Pripyat. The whole north of Ukraine was severely impacted by the Chernobyl incident. The land is now considered relatively safe for any visitors looking to go on a guided tour around the area. 6. Parque Albannoel, Brazil. Parque Albannoel, located in Rio de Janeiro, was a theme park created by politician Antonio Albano Reis. The odd placement of large Santa Clauses in the middle of the jungle is bound to catch anyone's attention. The theme park had dreams of becoming a lively tourist attraction until Reis's death in 2004. Construction on the theme park immediately stopped. What is now left of the utopia is just an eerie Christmas-themed park filled with faded statues. 5. Gulliver's Kingdom, Japan. If you ever have the chance to travel to Aokigahara, Japan, make sure to stop by Gulliver's Kingdom. It's something you don't want to miss. The abandoned theme park, based on Jonathan Swift's book Gulliver's Travels, is located near Mount Fuji. It originally opened in 1997, but closed just 4 years later due to financial issues. The park's chilling atmosphere is quite literally something out of an adventure novel. 4. Joyland Amusement Park, Kansas. What was once the largest theme park in Kansas is now a vast piece of forgotten land. Before its permanent closing in 2006, Joyland Amusement Park was known for its large wooden roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and long slides. Unfortunately, after the park closed its doors, it suffered rampant vandalism, theft, and a fire. What's left of the once joyous place is nothing but ghostly ruins. 3. Chippewa Lake Park, Ohio. If you're passing by Lakeshore in Medina County, Ohio, you would mostly miss Chippewa Lake Park. This is because the once lively theme park is now completely abandoned. Most people don't even know it's there because it's hidden by overgrown trees and grass. Chippewa Lake Park opened in 1898 and it had nearly 100 years of successful operation. Sadly, the park closed in 1978 due to a shortage of steel and rubber production and local theme park competition. 2. Land of Oz, North Carolina. The Wizard of Oz, a fantasy adventure movie, captivated audiences around the world after its premiere in 1939. Then, in 1970, Grover Robbins, a wealthy entrepreneur, decided to bring the whirlwind story of Oz to life. Land of Oz is located in Beech Mountain, North Carolina. While it may be true that the theme park has seen better days, it's still a tourist attraction. People travel from different parts of the country to see how the Emerald City is slowly being reclaimed by nature. 1. Dunblobin Crinkly Bottom Theme Park, England. Just south of Bristol, England is the charming village of Cricket St. Thomas. The charming town is home to many attractions, including the Crinkly Bottom Theme Park. In its heyday, the park was considered one of the most popular tourist attractions around. However, after only a few years of success, it started to rapidly decline. What was once a lively attraction is now an abandoned, creepy estate. So, which of these have you been to before they closed their doors? Or after? And which is your favorite theme park that has unfortunately now closed down? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your answer to us at List25. I actually had been to River Country several times growing up, so I'm sad that it's gone now. That was a fun one. Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button on the bottom right and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these videos here or just head to our website at list25.com.